Yo, good morning wherever you may be. Good afternoon if you are having your lunch break, or good evening if you are driving home from work, winding down, or simply just relaxing. I need for you guys to go ahead and get comfortable, grab your snacks, get cozy, call a friend, light those candles, because it is a new episode and a new season of Evolving with Life Coach Jarell. Yo, what's going on, my good people? How are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing okay. If you are new to this podcast episode, let me officially introduce myself. My name is Jarell Jackson, and I go by Life Coach Jarell, and I am the host of Evolving with Life Coach Jarell podcast. To all of my listeners out there, you guys know how I love to call you guys my evolvers. So shout out to all of my evolvers. If you are new here and this is your first time listening and you are ready for this episode, you are officially one of my evolvers now. But I also need for you to go ahead and click that follow tab so that you can get all of the notifications for my podcast and when it drops. And then I also need for you guys to head over to YouTube, and I need for you guys to search Evolving with Jarell. That's Jarell. And that will take you to my YouTube channel that will also host this live podcast as well as my vlog channel so that you guys can follow me in my everyday life. So remember to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, and remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and become one of my evolvers. And when you become one of my evolvers, you guys know you will always get a virtual hug and a church pat. All right, guys, this is going to be a very special episode, and I have been excited about doing it for weeks now. And I told a couple of my friends, like, hey, I got something good going on. I got a really great opportunity to give back. And I'm so excited. So the first thing is this podcast is going to be a dedication to a nonprofit organization by the name of Boys to Men. And no, it's not the singing group, but it is the name of the nonprofit. But I am hosting this podcast episode from a beautiful, and I do mean beautiful and great organization by the name of Podcasthon. And I have the opportunity of featuring my podcast on their platform. And I want to give you guys just a little backstory on Podcasthon. So Podcasthon is the world's largest podcast charity initiative, bringing together podcasters globally to raise awareness for charitable causes. Behind this growing movement are two visionary co-founders, Jeremy Mani, and I believe I'm pronouncing this correct, and it is Ves Del Nade. So once again, they allow podcasters from all over the world to partake in this event that they do yearly, and it's called Podcasthon. And each podcast will have an opportunity to highlight a nonprofit organization for their feature. And so, guys, I'm excited. I'm so excited about my organization that I have chosen once again, which is called Boys to Men Nonprofit Foundation Mentoring Program. So once again, the full name is Boys to Men Youth Mentoring. And I want to tell you guys a little bit about this nonprofit. So Boys to Men is a nonprofit organization for Detroit and Southfield youth that is committed to providing dedicated men that are able to guide boys on their journey to manhood, to provide someone who can be a friend, who will encourage and support them through the various transitions of their life, help instill independence, confidence, and everyday skills that they will need to be successful in any and every area of their life, and ultimately to build long-lasting relationships. We are currently running programs for boys from the ages of 11 to 17, and they are looking to expand to other areas of Michigan. So once again, this is Boys to Men Foundation, and it is a nonprofit organization. Me personally, I took the time out to do my research on this mentoring program because I am very huge and very big on giving back, especially when it comes down to our youth as well as the young men in our community. I'll start off by telling a story of me personally and what I witnessed growing up with a father who also gave back to the community and the neighborhood. And I'm going to tie that into this amazing organization. I can remember growing up, my dad would always, especially if it was the weekend, like a Saturday or something like that, if me or my brother or my sister, if our bikes like broke down, and you all know how it was when we was kids, like the chain would come off of the bike and you'd have to turn it upside down and try to rehook the chain and make sure that when you hook the chain up that it kind of in a sense runs correctly. Sometimes my dad would be changing tires or doing things like that. And there would be young men, my ages, anywhere between, the ages of these guys, 11 and 17, some 6, 7, and 8. And I can remember how a lot of these guys or young guys would be just walking up and down the street, and they'd see my dad fixing on something or working on something, and they would just stop by, and my dad would ask them what's their name and how old are you and how are your grades in school and what do you do for fun. And as time went on, more young men would start to gather around my dad. It started out as 1, and then it went from 1 to 3, and then 3 to 6, 6 to 9. And what I realized was there were a lot of young men that were in our neighborhood that did not have father figures, right? Some did not have the best structure, but they craved structure. They craved guidance. They needed someone to show them things. They needed help. They needed that masculine figure in their life that could help guide them through different areas of their life, even at the young age. And I remember my dad got together and he saw how much of an impact he had in the neighborhood with that amount of guys, and he began to start a boys club. And with my dad's boys club, he taught guys how to play basketball. He trained them. He stepped into positions and checked on their school, made sure that their grades were good, taught them how to build things, taught them self-respect, taught them how to carry themselves as young men. He also taught them, and because I was a part of it too, me and my brother, but he taught us how to treat one another. He taught us problem solving and the correct way of managing and handling our emotions, right? So that we could go forward in life and we could be better and we could be stronger, right? So that we could go out and have the tools that we needed to succeed in life. So when I look at Boys to Men Foundation for the Youth, this makes me feel extremely good, and it's a memory and a feeling that I've never forgotten. So I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things that Boys to Men Youth Mentoring Program has. Now, one thing that I love about this organization is that they have the opportunity for any of us in the world to take one individual youth underneath our wings. And with that program, this is what happens. You can directly sponsor a child's participation in this specific program. You can facilitate mentorship sessions, workshops, and skill building activities. You can expand the outreach of Boys to Men to reach men and boys that are in need of their services. Now, if you are someone where you want to sponsor a child, you want to help give back, you want to help them to receive some type of education, help, mentoring, or guidance that they may need, right? You have an opportunity to reach out to Boys to Men Youth Foundation, and you can simply sponsor a child for literally $100, $50, or $25 a month. And the thing that I love about this is because it is a driving force, and it's a positive force to help the community and to help these young men. Your commitment ensures personalized mentorship, educational support, and a brighter future for those young men. And you have to remember that children, and especially in the climate and the world that we live in today, we need mentors. Children need help. Children need resources that they may not have in their neighborhood, and sometimes they may not have in their homes. And we have to understand that not only do we have little humans running around that need guidance, but these little small kids, these humans will eventually become adults one day. And we must do our due diligence to make sure that we are helping these young men so that they can be at peace and they can survive and thrive and they can be set up for success in our community. So once again, there's a lot of great things that I love about this organization. And I took the opportunity to watch a few YouTube videos of the charity work and out of the all amazing things that Boys to Men Youth Foundation has done. And I saw this one clip where there was this guy, he was in a classroom and he had the young men in there and he was teaching them valuable lessons and he was asking them to engage in the conversation. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what you heard. And I think that's important, especially for our young men and our youth, because a lot of us were not taught how to regulate our emotions. A lot of us were not taught how to give our emotions words and feelings, right? We also were not taught that it's okay and it's safe to have feelings. So when I look at this organization and the movement that they are doing, the work that they're doing, the time that they are spending, I think is absolutely amazing. You know, back in high school, I remember let me go back. I remember when I was that was high school. I had this opportunity to participate in this organization called Bridge Builders. I was on the orange team, by the way. If anyone remembers Bridge Builders or you were a bridge builder back in high school, shout out to all my bridge builders out there. But I had this opportunity as a bridge builder to work with other youths in the city of Memphis, because I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee, right? And so we all did all of these team building activities. We worked with one another. We did problem solving. And it just helped me to be a better individual overall. It helped me with my communication skills. It helped me with stepping out of my comfort zone. It helped me with getting out of my shell. It helped me to realize that there were more people like me than people that were not like me, right? So I had a great opportunity being a bridge builder, but there came a time where I needed to step in to be a mentor. And that is when the Big Brother, Big Sister program found its way into my heart. And I can remember in high school going back to my elementary school. I attended Sheffield High School in Memphis, Tennessee. So shout out to Sheffield High School. But the elementary that I attended, which was my 4th grade year through my 6th grade year was Goodlet Elementary School. And I can remember being in the Big Brother, Big Sister program and having these little mentees under me who looked up to me, who were always excited when they saw me coming in the building, who took so much pleasure in allowing me to help them with homework and to play games with them and to just let them walk and talk and just get everything out that maybe they felt that other people couldn't understand. See, for me, it was more than just doing community service to have a box to check. For me, it was about giving back because I knew what it was like to have it. You see, I grew up in a 2-parent household. You know, I had my dad. My dad was there. He was supportive. He pushed me in things. But I also had to realize that a lot of men that I now are friends with, a lot of men didn't have that. A lot of men didn't grow up with that. And there are a lot of young men to this day, they don't have that. So I think it's important that we understand that it's more than an experience. It's about giving back. And I love what Boys to Men Youth Mentoring Program, I love what you guys are doing. Now, I want to talk about the perks that you guys can receive by sponsoring a child. And remember, you can sponsor them for $100 a month. You can do $50 a month or $25 a month, right? So this is kind of, in a sense, the perks of that. You'll be able to get those exclusive updates on the program's success and the child that you are supporting. So it's not like you're just giving your money away and it's like, oh, send it to this kid and I hope it goes well. Like, no, you actually get to play a part in connecting with this youth. You get the opportunity to see their growth. You get to see where your money is actually going. And I think that's dope. Now, you also get quarterly newsletters, featuring inspiring stories and achievements. And I don't know about you all, but when I have friends that accomplish amazing things, I love to read about it. I love to hear about it. I love to see it, and I love to feel it. And so for someone out there that wants to sponsor a child, once again, this is just another perk that you get. You get a newsletter. That's physical documentation that you can keep, that you will never forget. You get what I'm saying? I think that's dope. Now, you also get recognition on their website and promotional materials. So once again, it's not about just giving your money. It's about showing up. It's about supporting. It's about staying in the loop. And on top of that, you get recognition. I think that's a beautiful thing. And there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I don't need to be recognized. Oh, I don't need my face out there. But you have to understand that sometimes your face out there may be a great opportunity for that youth that you're sponsoring to see the person that is making a difference in their life. So once again, guys, I want you guys to please go out, do your research, learn about Boys to Men Youth Mentoring Program. It's a great program. I love it. I love what I'm reading, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. Now, this is something that they say on their site, and I think it's beautiful. It says, let's unite to empower the next generation of leaders. Your sponsorship not only transforms individual lives, but it also strengthens communities. Together, we can shape a brighter future for these boys. Sponsor a child today and be the catalyst for positive change. If you want to go out and make a difference in this world, instead of just saying we need change, now's the opportunity for you to give some change. Now's the opportunity for you to contribute to that change. Reach out to this organization. Sponsor a child. A lot of us, we spend $25 every other day on Chipotle or McDonald's. If you can spend $25 to take care of you and to nourish you, let's nourish the world. Let's nourish Detroit. Let's nourish Southfield. Let's put that money to use, right? So there's still so much more that I want to tell y'all about this organization, right? So I don't know about you all because I'm hungry right now. I haven't eaten all day. But since we are actually talking about food, I want to talk about Fresh Cuts. And Fresh Cuts was established in 2024. And I know a lot of you all are like, what are Fresh Cuts? No, it's not a barbershop. It is not a barbershop. Fresh Cuts is a great food truck that Boys to Men Youth Mentorship Program sponsors and that they are a part of. It's theirs. And I'm going to read this to you. It says, book us for your next event and enjoy quality service while supporting the mentees of Boys to Men Youth Mentoring Program. Your booking helps these young men gain hands-on experience in financial literacy, daily operations of running a business, and they want to thank you for partnering with them to make a difference. So if you guys are having something like a birthday party, you're having a church event, you're having like a graduation, and you guys are in need of a food truck, you need to reach out to Boys to Men Youth Mentoring Program because Fresh Cuts is their business. It's their food truck. And they have young men who are ready to do the work to bring service and to serve the community. And there's something that I love about this because I am a stickler for financial literacy. Financial literacy and financial comprehension is something that is needed in our community. Not only is it needed in our community, but it's needed with our youth. It's needed with our young men, right? If you don't know how to manage success and manage finances, you'll blow through it just like that. See, financial illiteracy teaches you how money works. Financial literacy teaches you the benefit of a dollar. Financial literacy teaches you and allows you to understand how money works in the system, how it works for you, and how you can twist it and use it to get the best benefit out of it. See, money is just not always about spending. Sometimes money is about understanding it. And when you can understand how finances work and you can respect how finances work, you then gain a love for finances, and then you gain financial literacy, and then you can stay in financial freedom. So, Boys to Men Youth Mentoring Program, once again, I need for you guys to look up Fresh Cuts. It's getting hot outside. The weather is starting to warm up. A lot of churches are going to be having events. A lot of people are going to be graduating. A lot of people are going to be going to prom. You guys are going to have birthday parties and all of these events where you are going to want great food. So why not hire Boys to Men Youth Mentoring Program, where you can get good, fresh, hot food, and then you can also contribute to a good cause. And it is also helping these young men to learn what needs to be learned with financial literacy, customer service, respect, and also cooking and how to run a business. I really hope you guys are really loving this information that I'm sharing about this amazing organization. And they have something coming up, and I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, in 2 more days. They actually have a celebrity basketball clinic and game, and it's going to be on March the 21st. So that will be on Saturday, guys. And it's amazing because it's called the Celebrity Basketball Clinic Game, and it is going to be at Henry Ford College. And the celebrities that are actually going to be participating, the 2 that I see, are Dewan Ford. Now, Dewan Ford is an American actor, producer, and entrepreneur, and he is based in Detroit, Michigan. And he's known for his work in gritty, character-driven crime dramas and modern remainings of classic urban films. All right. Now, the second person that will be there will be Kamel Hassan. He is also an actor, director, and producer who's known for Master Dragon, Underlying Love, and White Lies. So I think this is going to be something great for these young men to see celebrities who are teaching a clinic, who have played the game, who have gone on in life and they've believed in themselves and they have tapped into their gifts. They've went out into the world and become entrepreneurs. They've produced movies. They've done the work. So these guys actually get to come back probably with a lot more other guys, and they get to give back to these youth, and they get to have fun and play a little basketball, because who doesn't love basketball? So once again, if you are interested in attending that celebrity basketball game that is being hosted by Boys to Men Youth Mentoring Program, it will be at Henry Ford College, and it is going to be on Saturday, March the 21st. All right. So guys, once again, I think that I have truly enjoyed highlighting this amazing organization. Now, if you guys are wanting to get in contact with them, remember, they are a mentoring program, and they are a 501c nonprofit organization, and they are dedicated to providing mentorship, education, and support to young men and boys in underserved communities. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you guys how to get in contact with them. If you guys are wanting to sign your child up, maybe you're wanting to go by there and see how these guys operate and what they do, and you want to highlight maybe the excellence that they are doing, their address is going to be 28050 Southfield Road, Suite 170, and that's in Lathrup Village, Michigan, 48076. If you guys are needing to get in contact with them and maybe to sign your child up, maybe you want to do an interview with them, maybe you want to feature them in the newspaper, or just maybe you want to promote their business, their contact number is going to be 313-444-3606. And if you guys want to reach them by email, that's going to be info@boysmenyouthmentoring.com. So once again, guys, I hope that you guys have really, really, really soaked in this specific podcast highlighting this organization. And Podcasthon, I want to thank you guys so much for finding me. I want to thank you guys for opening up and providing me with this opportunity to give back to a great nonprofit organization. And once again, to all of the other podcasters that are participating in Podcasthon, I want you guys to know that you guys have given me a sense of urgency to give back. You guys have shown me how important it is to truly dedicate what we do and how we show up to others, to promote, to share, and to help and to give back. So Podcasthon, anytime you guys are hosting anything, anytime you guys need a podcast host, call me. I am here. Reach out to me, because not only am I ready to be of service to this great organization, but I am ready to be of more service to the world. Now, I want to leave you guys with one thing when it comes down to this mentoring program, Boys to Men Youth mentoring program. There's a total of 40,000 underserved city youths. There's a total of 36 volunteers. There are a total of 16 youth mentoring programs, and there's one youth for all of us to protect. Let's do our due diligence by supporting this program. Let's get involved. Let's help our young men. Let's support our young men. Let's love our young men. Let's show them that it is okay to have feelings and emotions. Let's teach them financial literacy. Let's teach them how to regulate their emotions. Let's teach them how to survive in this world. Let's set them up for success. Let's show them that it is okay to be proactive versus reactive. Once again, if you are interested in sponsoring a youth, you can sponsor a youth for $100 a month, $50 a month, or $25 a month. And remember all of the perks that you get for doing your due diligence to not only help this organization, but to help these young men. So once again, guys, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this special podcast episode dedicated to this great 501 nonprofit organization. And I also want to give a shout out to my dad. I want to thank my dad for doing a great job of not only raising me and supporting me, but others in the community. Highlighting Boys to Men Youth Mentoring Program brought back a lot of personal memories for me that I will forever cherish. I can honestly say for me, I think I turned out okay in this world with having someone that cared about me. And sometimes it's something just about another man guiding you and teaching you and helping you and molding you that just helps you navigate through this world just a little bit better and a little bit more. So to all of the mentors at Boys to Men Youth Mentoring Program, my hat goes to you, because I know that what you guys do is not easy. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes sacrifice, it takes love. And I want to thank you all once again for what you do. You guys can follow their Instagram page. Go to YouTube and put in their information and see videos and see the amazing work that they do. Check out the balls that they host and the fundraising events, and check out the guys in their suits. Check out all of the amazing things that they do. And once again, go out there and hire their food truck. Let those young men show you how they can burn in those food trucks and get you some good hot piping food. Help them, love them, support them. So once again, thank you guys for joining an exclusive episode of Evolving with Life Coach Jarell. If you are in need of a certified professional life coach, please visit my website at www.trustjarell.com for all of your life coaching purposes and needs and my services. And once again, if you guys want to follow my podcast, I am on Amazon Music. I am on Apple Podcasts. I am on Spotify. I'm on YouTube, iHeartRadio, and other podcast platforms. And I would love it if you guys would support my vlog channel on YouTube, where this live podcast episode will be hosted. And my YouTube channel is Evolving with Jarell, Jarell. Be sure to not only watch the videos, but be sure to click that subscribe button so that you can become one of my official evolvers. And remember to always like, comment, and share the content. And when you become an evolver and you begin to evolve in life, you automatically get a virtual hug and a church pet. I love you guys. Thank you, and be blessed.